Everybody's doing great. Look, there's a guy. I know a guy. I know a guy. Hey, guy.
I'm the laundry boy right now.
You're not the laundry boy. So, I hope you guys are doing good. I know it's just popping up now at 7:36, and you might not even have the message yet. Hey, Kiki! I just saw Kiki on Snapchat and told her I'm going to be doing my live stream. Hope you're doing good. So I am in such a crunk mood right now. I'm so excited. Hey, La Genesis, welcome, y'all. It's been a good day. I have so many things to be happy about. I'm just super excited because it's date night and we are going back to Wakanda tonight, y'all. I'm so excited. My movie starts at 8:50. It is 7:30 right now. 7:36. Hey, Cherry Striker. So we're getting ready to go. I'm not getting ready to, but after I've been on here for a little bit, because the movie theater is in like maybe like a 10-minute drive from my house, so we'll have time to go and get our little snacky stuff before we get there. Yes, girl. Wait, I can't do it. How am I gonna do it? Let me put this on my lap. Wakanda forever. I can't do it because I've got to hold my phone, so I can't put my arms together. But are y'all noticing that I'm holding the phone with my right arm? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. The pain in my right arm is gone. Hallelujah, y'all. Whew, Father God. Y'all know how long I was dealing with that pain. I still have a little bit of tightness back here and pain in my neck, but the pain is gone for the most part. So I praise the Lord. So that's one of the things I'm super excited about. The other thing is I'm going to Wakanda. I'm going to Wakanda. I had to go there. I had to go there. Who knows that song? Who knows what song I just referenced? What real song I just referenced? Y'all, I'm so excited. I do look cute on my bed. I do look cute. I have on some red tights. Um, Long time, La Genesis, yes. It was, oh, for my arm, yeah, it was a long time. I have on some red leggings, and that inspired my outfit today. So then I put on red with it. My ruby rule is a bit brighter red. The leggings are more like this color red, this color. And you know, ruby rule is bright, but still, I was like, I'm gonna be bright today. Here's what I look like. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see a picture of how I look in the sunlight with the whole situation going on. So I am going to be going up in Wakanda being fabulous. I'm so excited. I'm really something. So for the next like minute, you need to mute me if you don't want to hear what I'm about to say. If you have not seen the movie, okay? Killmonger for a minute. Eric Killmonger, y'all. Let me show my heart aches for Eric. And I feel like he is us, we are him, as far as black people in the diaspora, black Americans, definitely, but even in South and Central America, in the Caribbean, where there was brutalization and brutal forms of slavery, and just not even just people who were enslaved, but just seeing black people around the world, you know. But particularly, Eric was like, you know, my people abandoned me, and my heart aches. But the hardest part of the movie for me is the challenge scene. I actually had to use the bathroom really bad the first time I saw it, and I got up and left. I left when the scene started, and I came back when T'Challa was over the edge already. So I never watched that scene. So I'm kind of like, am I gonna sit through it today? Like I don't want to endure it. Okay, I gotta wrap this up now because I told people to be a minute. But yeah, so that was my little spoiler. So, bloop. Now you can come back, people who were gone for the spoiler. Hey James, how you doing? You on the edge? Me too, Kiki. James, we're talking about Black Panther. So if you have not seen it, I just gave a spoiler, and Kiki is referring to that right now. But Kiki, yeah, girl. Hey, Carolyn. I'm sorry. I don't think I said hi to you. So hello. She says sit through it. It's not that bad. I I do that, y'all. I skip frustrating and disappointing scenes in books. Not always, but sometimes. But I actually sat through a lot of the things and sit through a lot of the things in movies that I know are going to be upsetting, but sometimes I just can't take it. And I just had a feeling. I was like, there's got to be a way. Hey, sweet Sadie. Yes, honey, Wakanda forever. I'm going to have to do just one arm for y'all. You see? Because I can't do both. You seen it? You saw the challenge, but not the movie? What do you mean? The challenge scene? How did you see? Did you see it bootleg, Jay? The scene I'm talking about is with Eric Killmonger and T'Challa. Did you see that scene actually go down? Because that's what I was referencing. I'm gonna give another spoiler. Let's talk about. Wait, in five, four, three, two, one. Let's talk about Mbaku. Let's talk about Mbaku. Y'all know who that is? The man up in the mountains. The ape man up in the mountains. The vegetarian. Whew. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Is this better? Let me turn this up. Tell me if y'all can hear me. Oh, my headphones are all the way up. Carolyn said, yes, Lord. Honey, listen. Mbaku. Okay. Just, just, uh, y'all seen it, right? Okay, sweet Sage, that's better. Good. Y'all, this man, y'all. First of all, he was funny, and that's what made him work because he was beautiful. Oh, good. This volume is better. Okay, good. Um, he was beautiful. First of all, he was beautiful. He was beautiful, and then he was hilarious. He was really funny, and also stubborn and hard and like, yeah. So, okay, okay, you can come back. Like people who are watching this are actually trying to avoid the spoilers. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been waiting like it's been 3 weeks since I saw it. Yes, T'Challa and his sister. Wait, T'Challa's sister, you mean? The scientist girl? She was so smart and so precious. She was super cute. I loved it. I loved every second of this movie, y'all. I really enjoyed it. Okay, James says he has seen this weird dance thing people are doing. Okay, I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are doing some kind of dance challenge for the movie. But James, you gotta see the movie, y'all. The movie is just so good. Um, and I'm sorry, James, because I'm definitely giving spoilers, at least about characters. Um, the spoiler I gave a little earlier was definitely a storyline spoiler, though. Hey, Carolina cutie, welcome. We were talking about Black Panther because in about an hour, I'm headed back out to see it again. So Eric and I decided, actually, I'm part of a group called Be the Bridge, which is a racial reconciliation group. You guys should have seen me talking about it on a previous video with some ladies that I got together with. So in that group, there are some people that I work with, some of the moderators who we moderate together. I'm one of the moderators for the online group, for the Facebook group. And those of us who saw the movie made a little subgroup to discuss the movie. And they were talking about having gone back and just how they were interacting with it and stuff. And one of them was like, I went back. And they were talking about being in, just depending on the race of the crowd, how different of an experience it was. And I was like, I really want to go back and see that tonight. And I've been telling Eric all day that I wanted to go back and see it sometime. So tonight I was just like, can we go today? So we are going. He doesn't have to be at work until like 9 tomorrow. So that gives us some time. James says all the movies are sold out here. Wow, I'm gonna wait for it to calm down. $2 movies. Child, you gonna wait till it gets to the dollar movie? I always read the ending before I watch a movie. I'm kind of like that with stories. I am that person. My friend who's an author is appalled. I told her I won't do it with her books, but I do. I peek sometimes. If I know it's going to be painful, like there has to be a payoff for me. Except for with her books. I will read her books whether or not there's like an emotional reward at the end. Or bootleg. James, are you serious, man? You got to support the cause, man. Give these people their money. Now, do what you got to do. I understand. Do what you got to do. We bought our tickets before it opened, so we were able to get them. And the
tickets now in my area are available. So Eric just got online and got some today when I asked him. Carolyn says, I do the same thing with movies and books. James says, I don't pull price for a movie unless it's a Pixar. I don't pay full price unless it's a Pixar. Really? I will do it for Marvel. For a Marvel movie, I'm pretty much going to do it. Well, most of them, not all of them. Like I didn't with Doctor Strange. We have Netflix and Amazon Prime, so I watched it on one of those. And I didn't for Spider Man, but I would for Thor. I didn't this last time, but I would. I would for Thor. I absolutely would for Iron Man. I 100% absolutely would for Iron Man. Y'all, I would be there in a minute. Captain America, I might do it for him, but like Infinity War, we're getting our tickets pretty much immediately as soon as they're released. James says, I did see where the language they use in the movie is a real language. Yes, they use Xhosa, I think is how you say it. Xhosa or Xosha. Xhosa. It is a real language. It's from Southern Africa. Um, I have some friends who used to live in South Africa doing ministry work, and they were like, "Oh, they use Xhosa." So it's a language that has like clicks and sounds that are very difficult, I think, for native English speakers, or at least people who that's our first language or our only language to say. It's hard. It's harder for us, but yeah, it's an amazing sounding language, and they used that language in the movie. And then they had accents, which I've heard different people from different African countries saying the accents. Each one of them have said different things about what they think the accent sounds like. So I'm not African, so I can't say, but they had these very interesting and lovely accents. And Angela Bassett, y'all, her hair, if I was ever going to lock my hair, that's my goal. 100%, those are my hair goals. Those locks gave me every bit of my life, like every bit of it. Y'all remember her hair? It was beautiful. Sweet Sadie, you said you do it for Thor. Thor is beautiful. Y'all know I have absolutely no problem telling y'all about this absolutely gorgeous African man, and then in the next breath telling you about this absolutely gorgeous Scandinavian god figure like Thor. I have no problem because Thor is beautiful too. I liked him better with long hair though. I didn't like that his hair was cut, but the movie was still fun. The last Thor movie was fun. I enjoyed it, and I would definitely see it again. But I didn't watch it until it was. Did we go to the theater? I think we watched it at home. I think by the time I remember, because it was a busy season or something. You just like the muscles, you didn't even notice the hair. James. I noticed the hair because it was part of the whole package. The whole package. That's a beautiful man. And I'm gonna tell you, y'all, this movie is full of beautiful people. Like there's not an unbeautiful person on the screen in this movie. The women, the royal guard with the bald heads, these warrior women. Oh, what's her name? Okoye? Like the captain of the guard. She was a beast. I was like, there's my daughter. I'm Nakia. Like I'm the girlfriend character. My daughter was the captain of the guard. My son, even though he's a boy, was the younger sister, scientist, brilliant girl. That's my son. Yes, Linda, the varied hues of the brown people in that movie. Linda says the varied hues of chocolate was breathtaking. I have to remember to read the comments, y'all. I'm sorry, because when people watch this after the live stream, they won't see the comments. The guy from Get Out. Oh, that is that guy, isn't it? I never saw Get Out, so but that's right. The Okoye's lover, like the guy he was one of the tribal leaders, or was he in T'Challa's tribe? I don't know, but the one who had the rhinoceroses. Rhinoceroses. Yes, he was beautiful. He was lovely. Y'all, and I'm not saying this in any way disparaging white people, but I was really glad to see that the cast was predominantly black. There were two white people. I think like three white people appeared because there was one lady earlier on when they had a scene where they were holding, what is his name? Claw, when they were holding him, and she was working there in the facility. But Claw, and then I forgot the CIA guy, but I loved how he filled a very healthy secondary character role and didn't his role didn't have to come in and be the character that like saved or fixed everything. Like everybody was just normal. Everybody just did normal life, other than the fact that it was a superhero movie in a completely fictional kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The people who were playing the characters did their part in their role. Somebody else just told me I must see Get Out, Linda. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, isn't Get Out like about white people taking over black people's bodies and something crazy? I don't know. It sounded disturbing. I don't do disturbing. I won't even watch Stranger Things because that's how much I don't do disturbing. So, no, no. Sadie, sweet Sadie says, "Yup." See, I ain't gonna watch that. I can't. I don't know. Somebody told me, somebody who's married to a white guy, a black lady, said she was looking at her man like after she saw that movie, and I was like, I don't think I need to see. I don't. Yeah, don't need to be putting stuff in my spirit. Um, but anyway, I appreciated the way the movie was made and the it wasn't like I don't think he was actively trying to not make a white savior role. He was letting the black people just be the characters and do the stuff in the movie. Kiki says, I was watching an interview about it. They called them the token white guys. There was apparently meaning behind all of it because movies usually have a token black person. They were. It was that. But my point is I don't think like the black people needed to be the ones who were doing the saving because it was a black kingdom. So I don't think that he intentionally was like, we're going to make sure the white people don't do the saving. But I think that it was a clear, the black people are going to do the saving because the movie is about them kind of situation. And when Baku started barking, when he was like, whoo, whoo, when he started talking to try to like fix stuff, I literally hollered, and Eric was sitting next to me. We were laughing. We were in a predominantly white theater, and I know the people around us were like, I, some of the stuff that we laughed at, other people, I'm sure I thought people might be offended right now, but this is hilarious. Sweet Sadie says, it reminded me of the new show on TV, Black Lightning. Black Lightning? I haven't seen it. What's it about, Sweet Sadie? Black Lightning. Y'all, movie. I thought it was funny, and I'm sure I know there are people who are offended by it, but the little things that were said that kind of highlighted in a non threatening, I think, non stressful way, but highlighted some of the racial disparity and just the way those things kind of happen. Like they were just like, no, you don't get to talk because there's kind of this general idea that white folks, white men in particular, James, no shade, please don't take any, are used to just talking and being the ones who dictate how the conversations go and what's going to happen. And Mbaku was like, who are you? And why do you think you get to speak in my kingdom? I don't know you. I know these women. They barely get to speak right now. So who are you? So that was one thing that just made me kind of chuckle. And then when his sister, when T'Challa's sister was like, her one-liners were great, but the one-liner of all one-liners was when she was like, you scared me, colonizer. And I thought, she just, I like choked. I think I like sputtered out loud. And it was kind of quiet in the theater, but I was like, she's called a colonizer. He turned he didn't turn it on his head, but he highlighted it in such a dramatic way, in such a, not dramatic, but a in your face way that you had to laugh at it. So, oh, Sweet Sadie says that Black Lightning is a superhero. Okay, I'll have to look into that, a black superhero. James says, you know it's funny. You know I'm the original Superman story. There's an all black island on Superman's planet. That had you crying? Which part, Kiki? The colonizer line? When she said, you scared me, oh, don't scare me, colonizer. I was just like, oh my God. She really just called this man a colonizer. And he was so like confused and dumbfounded through a whole lot of the movie. He was like, Like, why aren't you letting me speak? Well, when she called him a colonizer, he was like, do I want to be insulted? I mean, I'm in her high tech lab here. What? Okay, let me regroup. It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. It was very cleverly done. So I appreciated that. I appreciated that movie, y'all. And I'm going back. I'm going to go up in there. And I have never been in a place where they sell alcohol in movie theaters, but in Texas they do. And so, even on a Sunday. And so, at the movie theater, the concessions lines be long. But if you go to the line on the side, that's the alcohol line, you can also get concessions over there. So I'm like, let's just go to that line because we can get a frozen daiquiri that isn't really that tasty, but we can then get like our pretzels and popcorn and all that way quicker. That's what we're gonna do. The funny mixed in with the truth, Linda says. Yes, and that's exactly it. Hi, Kim. Kim is from Costa Rica. Welcome. James says, bring a big purse. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Eric and I used to fight about that when we were dating. I cannot, I just don't feel right bringing in food from the outside. I'm not going to knock you, whoever y'all want to do. I just can't. I can't do it. Because then I'd be like, you want me to bring in your contraband? You want me to bring in your contraband. I ain't doing it. He doesn't even ask now. But yeah. Kiki says, to me, that was the breakout star. The movie wouldn't have been as good without that character. Who? The sister or the white dude? Which character? Hey, Tanya. Put wine in grape juice bottles, James. I'm like, so go to some high school event. Oh, we can put our wine in our bottles. His sister, yeah, Kiki. She was the foil kind of like the comic relief. I loved it though because she wasn't a stupid foil. Like sometimes the foil is just this ridiculous, empty-headed character, and that is so frustrating. But she was hilarious, hilarious, and beautiful too. And then she was a warrior on top of that. Yeah. Hey, Ami. There are people here now. Say hi.
Hi, people.
Wait, they're looking at you now.
Hi, people.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it didn't happen yet. Let me see. 3, 2, 1. James says hello. There you go, Tanya. I was counting down for you. I was like, Tanya's going to say hi any second now. Tanya said hi. Linda says hi. And James says hello. Tanya, girl, I was waiting for your count. I was waiting for your comment.
Those in the dryer are taking forever.
Are they? Is something in there that you want to wear tonight? Eric was doing laundry. She says I'm funny. Girl, you're funny. I appreciate it. I like knowing that you're going to comment. What time do you want to leave? We going on a date, y'all. We going on a date.
I think 8:30 would be pushing it.
Okay, so what time?
So 8:20.
James says, oh, 8:20.
8:25, somewhere there.
I get a margarita. I mean, what are those things? A daiquiri. The margaritas aren't that good because I don't really like lemon lime margaritas. I actually like mango one. I want a mango or strawberry. They don't have those. So I already see what you're thinking. No.
What?
Were you thinking about we could stop at such and such and bring a... See? Y'all see?
Actually, I wasn't thinking.
About
It's
this. Look at the
absolutely highway robbery what they charge for drinks and concessions at movie theaters when you can buy better stuff and for a fraction of the price at Target next door or Walmart or whatever.
No, I'm going to have to demonetize this video.
Because I said those things.
I don't know. Kiki says, I'm with Eric. Tanya says, so true. My conscience won't let me do
I'm
it.
like, if it fits in my pocket, I'm good to go. I used to have girlfriends, and I mean by that I mean female friends, not girlfriends. But we'd go to the movies, and they were happy to use their purses to help us bring stuff in, snacks and drinks. I no longer have that.
Say it again. Say it again. I no longer that part.
I no longer have a woman in my life who's willing to help me in that way.
There you go. I am not confiscating. I mean, not confiscating. I'm not bringing contraband in. Just so you know, everybody in the comments is like, "That's right, Eric's right. First time, I agree with Eric."
Thank you all. Thank you. I love you.
Let me do this again for y'all benefit. I ain't doing it. Just like we're not getting an Xbox, I'm not bringing contraband to the theater. Kiki said I took McDonald's when I went to see it. Sean is like you. He was freaking out. I just can't, I can't do it. I can't go against my conscience. I've tried from time to time, like when we first started dating, and I was just like, I can't do this. This isn't right. I can't do it. When we first started dating, well, before we were dating, we were friends at school in Jerusalem. Our school, we used to sit in the schoolyard, and it was a very small campus, until we would sit in the garden at night, like late at night talking. So sometimes we would want to bring out the blankets and sit on them, the blankets that the school gave us. And then I found out that they didn't want us sitting on them. So obviously for me, after that, I was like, oh, we can't take out the school blankets. And Eric was like, that was like, but it's their policy. They don't want us sitting on their blankets. I am a rule keeper, y'all. Like, for the most part. I mean, not probably with everything, but for the most part, I'm pretty melancholy that way. So I just don't feel right. And plus, it's something about the ethos. I didn't go to movies a ton when I was a kid. Maybe that's it. So for me, when you went, you did the whole shebang. You know, you like bought your popcorn and a drink. I wasn't gonna get tons of stuff because I don't want to get sick during the movie. But yeah, I wasn't trying to bring other stuff in. Let me scroll back because y'all got a whole lot of comments. Tanya says, "Who looks nice? Me? Thank you, Tanya." James, you do dates at home. Yes, home is great, and I wanted to do that, but I want to see this movie, so that's why we're going. Hi, Diane. So true. I'm with Eric. I agree with Eric. Right. First time. Kiki says she took McDonald's. Vicky says, hi, watching the Oscars. Hey, Vicky. Just watched your very first video. Did you? It was suggested to you by YouTube. That's hilarious. With Kalani sitting on the side next to me. Oh my gosh. In our first house in Jerusalem. Oh my gosh. Yay. Go look at them old videos. Bring them back up in the feed. James says, right, Kiki, bring that Big Mac. I bring hot wings. I would be so mad if somebody was sitting next to me eating some fragrant hot wings. Kiki says, James, you're on to something. Hot wings. Ha ha ha. Or smiley face. I like this movie theater. We're not going to it tonight, but they have, like you order, it's called Alamo Draft House. Y'all know it? You get to order food, and they have nice drinks that you can actually get in the theater. Not, you don't have to go to the concession stand to get them. But we're not going there. We're going to a different theater that's closer to our house, which enables me to do my live stream a little bit longer. Although I don't think that was Eric's reasoning. It just happened to be when he checked. But I like that theater. I should have told him, since the kids weren't coming, we should have went there, because the kids don't like that theater, even though there's food, like pizza, like nice pizzas and stuff. I've gotten delicious wings there, but they don't have slushies. And for Kalani, slushies are the make or break item. Josh can take it or leave it, but Kalani's like a diehard slushy fan. She feels like when she's watching a movie, her body needs to be consuming a slushy. So otherwise, we would probably go to Alamo Draft House more often, but we're not tonight. So I'm gonna have to settle for the frozen machine daiquiri. Yes, to get a glass of wine or beer, and I don't like. Well, I'm not really a beer fan, and I want a fun drink. Like, glasses of wine are only fun when they're like Moscato or champagne. Anyway, y'all got me hungry now, and it's 8:05. We're gonna leave in like 10 or 15 minutes, so I can't be thinking about hot wings because I don't have time to eat nothing like that. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to let y'all know that I'm going to Wakanda tonight, and I'm so excited. Did anybody know the song I referenced when I sang, I'm going to Wakanda? What is that? Do you know that song? Are any of y'all old school church folks? Like old school black church? Anybody? Maybe, maybe not. Vicky mentioned watching the Oscars. I am not watching them. I actually stopped watching award shows a long time ago. I just got tired. I was just like, this is all such pretense. So I stopped watching them. So I don't know even what movies are up for awards. I have no idea. James says, are you ever going to do a meetup in Austin? Um, I guess I could. I don't think that, like, I don't know. I don't think of myself as the type of person to do a meetup. Um, you got it, Linda. I'm going up yonder. Yep. Who sang it though? Yep, Vicky got it too. I'm going up yonder. That's it. Who sang it? Let's see if y'all know who sang it. I bet y'all know. Um, I don't think I'd do a meetup here in Austin. There are some other YouTubers here that I know. If I did anything, it might be like connecting with them or just saying, just like in Atlanta, I know some YouTubers, so I connected with them and was like, let's do this together. But I honestly don't know that many people would be like, hey, I don't think I'd call it a meetup. I guess it is a meetup though. But I might just say, I'm going to be at Krispy Kreme on such and such. Anybody want to hit me up, come see me? Because I don't know. I don't think of myself like that. Yes, it was the Hawkins family, Linda. You know which one? Which Hawkins it was? Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I think about meetups and I think about really popular YouTubers, but I guess you ought to think of yourself the way you want to be. I don't know. I don't know. I want to be a really popular, like huge channel. I don't know. I enjoy y'all, but I would actually love to meet you in person. So maybe that is a plan, like an idea, right? You got it, Reiki Break. Hello. She said Tremaine. Yes, ma'am. Tremaine Hawkins. If anybody asks you, that used to be the album. The album to play on Sunday morning while you were getting ready for church. James says it's a 6 hour drive road trip. Yeah, I'd more likely come to Tulsa, James, and then let you know. I'm going to be in Tulsa if you want to hit me up at the Krispy Kreme on 71st Street by Woodland Hills Mall. Oh, Susino, Tulsa. I'm going to be at the Walmart by the ORU campus. Being silly, totally silly. But I might do something like that. That would make more sense. I don't think I'd do a meetup here in Austin. I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't know that I have any followers here in Austin, to tell the truth. I don't. I don't know. I know I have some subscribers from Austin, but I don't know if they still watch. If that makes sense, because I met them at some events here, at an event here, and a YouTube event. But I don't know if they kept watching after we kind of traded information. I don't know. Diane says, come to Kansas City so we can meet up at Gates Barbecue or Jack Stacks. I do go through Kansas City a lot. Whenever I go to Iowa, we hit Tulsa, then Kansas City, then Iowa. And I might do that in Iowa. I mean, in Kansas City. James says, oh, Kansas City, they have good barbecue. They do. One of my really good friends, Jess, who you see in some of my videos, I'll link a video up here if I remember. She lives in Kansas City, and you have seen her, if you've watched those videos, you have seen her in Kansas City when we met up at a barbecue joint with my dad and stepmom. She's our friend from Israel. And yeah, we met up with her in KC. KC was in the news in the last couple of days. Not good news. Some racial situations going on. First responders calling kids the N word. That's no good. No good. But I, I almost moved there. Eric and I almost moved there at one point, but we ended up going to Israel instead, which is a long story. We were thinking about going to the International House of Prayer. We was open to if that was where the Lord was going to lead us, but He didn't. And that's okay. Yeah, James, I know. James says, "Oh, okay, y'all. It's 8:10. I love this. I love doing this every week, y'all. I really feel like I get on the phone with all of my friends and get to talk for an hour or so every Sunday. This is such a refreshing time for me. I know it might sound silly, but I really enjoy doing this. Y'all, I really do. It's weird kind of to not see people when you're talking to them, but your pictures pop up and your comments pop up, and that makes it special. Kiki says it's finally getting darker later. I know you're happy. You know I am. And it's light when I wake up. I'm not crazy about it being light and waking me up before I want to get up, but I am glad that when I have to get up, it's already light. The sun is already out. I don't like getting up and doing stuff when it's dark. I don't mind going out after dark and hanging out in the evening because I'm a night owl, but I don't like having to get up when it's light or driving home like when it's dark, but it's only 5 o'clock. Linda says, enjoy your day, evening. Good night, all. Good night, Linda. And Carolyn says, I enjoy spending time with you on Sundays also. Thank you. Hi, A. Morris. I didn't see that you were on there. She says, have fun. Thank you. James says, bye. Now you got me wanting to break down and buy a ticket. Do it, James. I will make my man go with me. James, do it. Go to the movie. Give them people your money. Give them people your full fare, your full fee. You can go to the Albertsons to get your snacks and carrying them in there with you and pay the full fee. See, you're gonna pay it for something anyway. So pay for the movie and just have a snack before you leave the house. So then you can go in there. Carolyn says, enjoy your date with Eric. Thank you. I shall do it. I'm so excited. Yep. Time to go. I'm gonna touch up my makeup a little bit. No, I don't think I will. I might just take some of this greasiness off my face. James says, haha, bye. Enjoy.